Hey guys, Thomas Leroy here. I the message, the message I've been getting, because a lot of times they just go through this rotation of different stuff, and different manipulations. It seems like, and and look, but before I uh, get to the main body of what I've been perceiving as the message, let me start out with uh, one of the ones that was, I don't know, she dressed up, I don't know, maybe she's got, I don't know what her makeup deal is or anything, but I was looking at it and I was like, well, okay, so what, is this a younger version of the Wicked Witch's sister? Or, because it had an awful lot of that feel look to it going on. But but I think they were portraying themselves as like, prophetic word kind of young lady or something. And so I was just looking at it because, I do that. I look at them sometimes because there's curiosities. Sometimes you look at it and there's something about it. And you're like, and I think usually that is the indicator right there as to what it is that you're looking at. But in any case, I was listening to this this young lady today. And I was about half involved, in something else in the other room. And I heard him saying this and that, and then the message was very unusual because it was like about how you're going to be partying and you're going to party harder than you ever have, or something like this. And I all I could think of was this, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Party on, dudes! You know, party on, man. The and it was, so it was kind of cute. It was kind of funny, and then she said something about, the God Most High, blah blah blah, and the Lord Jesus Christ, and something or other, blah 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 blah. And it sounded like, she was. And I was like, okay, all right, you're making references here that are. And then she said, so now let's find out what the cards say. I was like, what? I came out from the other room and I was like, what did you, what? And I look, and she's looking down, and I'm like, no, you're not. And next thing I know, she's holding up like, three or four tarot cards, and I just broke up laughing, man. It was just, it's like some kind of weird psycho parody or something. It's like a big meme of some sort, uh, darn funny, In one breath, we're going, we're going to give it up for Jesus, and in the very next, let's say, and let's check in with the cards, tool of Satan, that we're not supposed to be touching, let alone using. And I just thought it was rather amusing. I thought you might enjoy that story. The message I've been getting is sort of the same as it has been off and on here and there, but there's a change somehow, and it does seem like it more the change, I would say, could be in me, and I'm perceiving it differently maybe, but no, there's been a marked difference in some of the presentations that I've been getting, and the perception is identification. In other words, like, for the first time in a long time, if I mean a long time, there were those who sounded as though they actually felt it, or knew it, or understood. You know what I'm saying? Like they stepped into it for a minute or something, and understood it even better than myself, because they could step back out of it and see, like, the progression, the pattern of improvement, and how these improvements lead to those other improvements, and the next thing you know is a good attitude is turned into a great attitude, and etc. So on. So that was interesting to see some of that. Um, so yeah, there was some of these messengers were feeling familiar in a sense, uh, and it was because of this. Well, like I said, there was this. It was an accuracy regarding like which process is happening in the overall thing that's occurring. Um, so there's been some, there's been some affirmations that I think that's worked, and stuff seems to be falling back into place within the personality, and the faith which was eroded seems to be growing again. And in the message, what the big thing, is about the message that we're getting is it seems strangely more believable. For whatever reason, in this phase, this new beginning that we're in, which I understand is our new book that we're entering into now, the one is the story of me without all the hanger-ons from evil, the darkness people. And so free of all them, the story of me without them. Gosh. Although, they sing of a guy with a tail that's as big as a kite. I don't even know what that means. So, let's see. What else do we have to cover? Letting go. Yes, we're letting go. We've been letting go, and we're continuing to let go of all invaders and aliens, all illegals. We're letting go of all of them. And we're going to continue up, gaining more levels, and making our home in the sky, of course, where we're from. And so that's the plan so far. What else is there we could cover with you? Hold on. Well, the enemy spells are failing, and their spells over the nation are failing as well. So, and part of that was, how the story was written and what they're doing, which is, in essence, they undermine their own credibility again and again and again. So whenever you hear these stories about how, oh, well, they are telling these stories about you, and this, it doesn't matter what my enemies say about me, their credibility is shot with everyone, so including their own kind. So, that's not a worry. Darkness. Yeah, the darkness and the dark entities are falling away from us. Right. Again, this is a house of light, not a fire. So the message is coming through accurate. It seems like, there's been some accurate observations made, some understanding. And so I guess we are preparing in a couple different ways, and looking forward to moving forward here very shortly now. And it would be nice if things were as they say they will be. There's like zoom, and there you are, and now you can do this other deal with all these other people in these new costumes or whatever. I will say that. No, I shouldn't say that. As we progress to being what we're supposed to be, bulletproof and fireproof, and able to shoot laser beams from our eyes probably, and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to say it. I'm not. It. Well, I will. I'll say this. Now I understand why one of them was talking about how you'll be playing, and it was important for me to remember that this is play, that I'm playing, because as we get back into being what we're supposed to be, it it does seem more like toys, bad toys. My God, the bad toys. Oh my! Well, we got to get. I got an idea where we have to go to reset those, but oh man, Whew. Talk to you soon, guys.